This young man was peacefully filming from a public sidewalk, exercising his First Amendment rights like he always does. At first, it was curiosity and smiles, then came the suspicion, and eventually the cops. But when officers arrived, one admitted he'd sworn an oath to the Constitution twice and still couldn't name the First Amendment. You can't make this up.
What's going on, buddy?
Oh, nothing much. How about you?
Not a lot. I'm Officer Early with the Danville Police Department.
Nice.
What's your name?
I don't usually give it out. I like to stay
that's
private.
Fine. Yeah, no, that's fine. What are you doing, buddy?
I'm not everything you can see here.
You're just sitting here, just kind of hanging out?
There you go.
Okay. I mean, all right, so I'm a pretty upfront, straight guy, okay? So we got a call from the manager here. Said that you were here recording people, which technically you are on the sidewalk. You are allowed to do that. You're not on their property.
Not technically.
Right.
Legitimately.
Exactly.
Legitimately, I
You are
am on the sidewalk.
You are? Yes. So, I mean, we're just here. I'm just here to talk to you about it. I guess trying to figure out what you're doing really just...
If it looks like I'm playing basketball, I might be playing basketball, but
Yeah? Okay.
I think I'm just sitting here recording.
Okay. Any particular reason?
Of course, nobody does anything without a reason, man.
Yeah, this is true.
Of course.
What's your reason?
Well, what I do is I stress test our First Amendment right to the freedom of press in public.
Okay. Okay, I can respect that. I'm a big believer.
Do you support the Constitution?
All the time. I mean,
Awesome.
I was in the Army for 8 years, and now I do this. So
All
I'm
right.
a big believer in the Constitution.
So let me. So you took an oath to uphold the Constitution twice, then?
Correct.
Right?
That is absolutely true.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, you sure can.
Do you know what the First Amendment to the Constitution is?
Yeah, your freedom of press.
Right. There's 5 freedoms in the First Amendment to the Constitution
Freedom
that you.
of bear arms, freedom of press.
No, that's the second one.
I'm aware. You said there was 5. I'm
Yep.
naming some of them.
5. That's the Second Amendment. The right to bear arms is the Second Amendment.
Right.
Right. So the First Amendment, it's 5. There are 5 freedoms. I'll give you another one.
All right,
It's
go ahead.
religion.
Tell me all of them.
Okay. So no. Go ahead. I'm asking you. I just want to see what you know.
Oh,
Because this is what I do.
Okay, no.
So
go
I mean,
ahead.
seeing as how you took an oath to uphold the Constitution twice, you
Right.
should know.
Well, no,
right?
educate me.
No. I'm asking. Do you
no,
know?
I'm being.
So you don't
sincere.
know?
No.
No?
I don't. Educate me.
Man,
what
that's
I'm
kind of
asking.
sad. How long you been a police officer?
Almost a year and a half. Yeah.
Almost a year and a half.
Mhm.
And you said you were in the Army for 8 years?
Yep.
And you can't even name me what the First Amendment to the Constitution is? Really? Really?
Truly.
All right, well, it gives you 5 freedoms. It gives you the right to religion, freedom of press, freedom to petition your government, freedom to assemble,
Okay.
and what? I don't think I missed one.
You named all
And
4.
speech.
Okay. Okay.
So, I mean, it's pretty basic. What would be pretty basic, but you taking an oath twice, you see how that kind of,
Yeah.
why wouldn't you know? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, just pretty basic questions, man, so that's all I do.
Okay.
That's what I do.
Well, again, I'm Officer Hurley. Okay. It was
Awesome.
nice to meet you.
Shake with right hand, man.
Yep.
Absolutely.
It was nice to meet you. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So you are on the sidewalk. You're not doing anything wrong.
Thank you
I'd
very
at
much.
least figure I would at least come and talk to you.
Well, I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
So if you'd like, you can go hand out some free education and tell them that they should be calling the feelings enforcement next time instead of the law enforcement if they were going to call the police on phones.
Okay.
Another officer caught off guard by the very Constitution he swore to uphold. It's wild how many times we see this happen. But now I want to hear from you. Can you name all 5 freedoms protected by the First Amendment?
How are you?
Not bad. Can I help you with something?
Yeah, sure. It's a bank. They're
Oh, yeah.
concerned that you're filming their bank.
Yeah.
You have an ID on you?
Do I have an ID on me?
Yes.
No,
Do you
I
have
don't.
An ID on you?
No. Do you have an ID on you? You carry your Massachusetts
I
issued
do.
card? Can I see it for identification, or do you want to just give me your name and badge number instead?
I will in a minute. What are you filming?
No, I'm not going to answer any questions until you identify yourself.
Okay.
So what's your name and badge number?
Okay. What are you filming here at the bank? We just had a robbery.
So I don't know if you heard what question I just asked, but
I
I'll
did.
ask it to you again one more time
Yeah, I'm
slowly.
asking you a question.
All right, cool.
just had a-
Like I
we-
said, I'm not going to answer any
We
questions.
just
all
had
right?
a bank robbery here not too long ago, so they're concerned. Okay? So what we got going on today? We doing First Amendment auditing? Is that what we're doing?
Oh no, I just asked for your name and badge number. That's it.
Okay. All right. Name is Sergeant Medell, Charlton Police Department.
Sweet,
Badge number
thanks.
is going to be 608.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So just concerned because you got people coming to and fro from the bank here. Like I said, we just had a robbery not
Nice.
too long ago. So they're concerned. That's why we're here.
Interesting.
Do you have a name?
Do I have a name? Yeah, First Amendment Protection Agency.
Okay. I get the whole point that you're sitting in a public way, I mean, on a public sidewalk, and there's a bank here. I understand it. Okay.
Yeah.
But I guess their main concern is you got people just driving through trying to do their business. Somebody's filming the bank, so.
Interesting. Are you filming?
You have a car?
Do I have a car? Yeah, I do. I have a couple
I am
cars.
filming.
I have a couple cars. Why are you concerned?
Just looking to see who you are in case
Well,
you have any issues here later.
All right. Yeah. Well, no, I'm gonna stay anonymous.
Okay. Fair enough. Have
So
a
why
good
don't
day.
you talk to the caller and go hand out some free education, because you know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So
I hear you.
why would you even come up to me and ask me for my ID, bro? You on break or something?
No ID, no crime, no backpedaling. He stood his ground, kept it respectful, and walked away without giving up a single piece of personal info. This is exactly why knowing your rights matters. If you think he handled it right, let me know in the comments and tell me. Would you be able to stand your ground like that, under pressure? If you like the way he held the line, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on notifications. More audits are on the way.